A thread by Carlos Osuida. Minoki-san tweets, "It comes off as religious proselytizing and not reasonable discourse. I have noticed this pattern with Carlos. He interprets healthy skepticism as hostility and uses it as an excuse to begin these threads. It hurts his credibility to those not prone to religious thinking." Carlos responds, "Minoki-san is exactly why I gave up talking to people in the military field. All they want to do is fight. They don't understand. I'm not here to prove anything." And then they always talk about credibility. I have no credibility. I'm spitballing, yakking. In other words, using Twitter. My goal is tweeting isn't to be believed. My goal in tweeting isn't to be believed. But how am I supposed to answer, what's your evidence that these maximally classified weapons and operations exist? If I filled 9,000 threads with videos and photos and articles presenting unexplainable facts, guess what I'd hear? That's just supposition. What's your evidence? Do any of you brainiacs understand that most of science is unprovable supposition? Nobody actually knows how subatomic particles work. Nobody knows how stickiness works, for God's sake. I've been treated for two ailments that nobody knows how they're caused: Meniere's disease and pseudotumor cerebri. They can treat them, but they don't know why the treatments work. What the hell do we know about SARS-CoV-2, the virus that caused COVID-19? I've had the same weirdos come after me in every field I ever worked in. So that's why I withdrew from all of them. I don't debate, especially when you're asking me passive-aggressive questions in bad faith. And I love how I'm religious about what I'm writing. Nobody knows the definitions of anything anymore. Words have lost all meaning. But here's the thing. The dog barks, but the caravan moves on. Arab proverb. The dog is leashed to a post, barking. What's your evidence? What's your evidence? And the people on the caravan say, why the hell do dogs always get hysterical when they see passing caravans? The caravan is far away. It's not threatening the idiot dog. You know, in my entire life, I've never once asked somebody, what's your evidence? Except when they were accusing me of something I never did. When I went on forums, oh so long ago, and saw something, I looked it up. If I couldn't find it, I might say to the person, hey, this is something I'm really interested in. What you wrote sounds great. I'd like to do more research on it. Would you mind telling me where you got this? But guess what? It was never about modern classified weaponry or operations. I've studied every single modern counterterrorism operation out there, and no two stories are alike. This is because the operators lie. They put out disinformation. The one time I really snapped, when a Spanish turd told me in his perfect, condescending English that the Spanish army didn't use flamethrowers in World War I. They absolutely did. The Biosca Modelo 1918. I have a friggin' manual. Ta-da! Here's the manual. Ooh, look, isn't that amazing? Okay. It's a modified Automax fire extinguisher. Ta-da! So, the Spanish prick smoothly moved on to it never being issued. It absolutely was. 6 flamethrowers per pioneer section. The flamethrower pioneers wore Italian asbestos suits. Ooh. So, when the Spanish prick said that it wasn't widely issued, okay, he never once admitted he was wrong. The point was to dominate, like a dog, to bark and mount. So I called him every single name I could think of, insulted his culture, his food, his king, and the moderator deleted my thread and lectured me about civility. He said the same thing everyone always says. Just some healthy skepticism. I'm just asking questions. Nope. It's dick measuring. Let me save you some time. I have a micro penis, okay? You know everything, and I know nothing, okay? No need to bark anymore. The caravan won't hurt you. The caravan will be out of your sight soon, and you can go back to licking your scrotum. I'm not here to convert or inform or debate, especially when you ask me bad faith questions that anyone with half a brain would know can't be answered. Your goal is to prove that you're the smartest kids in the room. I grant you that. Now you can stop engaging me. I never submit to interrogation. I do Twitter my way. You do Twitter your way. Your healthy skepticism simply puts your cognitive rigidity on display. You're wasting my time. Read what I write and shut up. How about that? I reply to non-pricks. Nobody else. If you weren't pricks, I would have told you more. Don't you wish you hadn't been pricks? The end.